Hey YouTube, this is me again, Ebony Love, known as the Poetic Prophet. Doing more poetry. I told you guys I was going to do a couple of videos today, so I hope you don't mind. This one, though, I would love to do on the BET Gospel Awards. That's one of my biggest dreams, is to get on there and do this poem, besides meeting Oprah Winfrey and Paul Pierce. This poem is called The Ride, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Just so you know, I will have my contact information available, so if anybody wanted me to come to their youth events or their churches or anything, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to go wherever the Holy Spirit may lead me. Let's just say that. Okay, this is called The Ride. When I first got into my car to begin my journey through life, I was in the passenger seat, buckled up, provided for. I felt comforted by my safety and security. Besides, Jesus was driving. The start of my ride was peaceful. There were no accidents, no bumps, no swerves. You see, Jesus and I just traveled and talked, and he taught me through his word. However, a day came where I felt that I had to drive. We hit a bump and it scared me. I no longer wanted to ride. I had to drive. Therefore, I asked Jesus, could you pull over and switch me seats? God is not controlling. However, he controls all things, and now I'm driving. And for some reason, more bumps, more problems seem to occur. This ride is not as peaceful now that I am driving. And Jesus is giving me directions, telling me to stop, slow down, turn right, left, go. And I'm starting to get a little frustrated, telling him, I got this. I know. So unexpectedly, Jesus goes to sleep right there in the car and lets me do my thing. Now that he is asleep, I feel I can get to my destination more quickly and efficiently. So 75 turning to 85 and 85 turning to 95, now reaching speeds of 125, and I'm scared to death. In fear of not becoming my best, I'm hitting bumps, I miss my turn, the oil light is on, and I'm speeding, flying through my childhood, flying through my life. And I'm doing this on my own, trying to accomplish my task alone. But what is that ahead of me? It's approaching me fast, about 125 miles per hour. It looks like a brick wall in the middle of the street, and the worst part is Jesus is in the passenger seat asleep. As I'm getting closer, I realize that there's no way around this wall. This wall was strategically placed to kill me. But am I ready to die is all I can repeatedly think. So I placed my foot on the brake to try to slow my life down, but I've ran this car so much. I stopped and I went. I slammed the brakes. I floored the gas, but to stop now was my only wish, and the brakes don't work. I've rode this car to brakes, and it's too late to stop. The engine is slowly starting to smoke, and the thermometer reads that the car is dangerously hot, and I looked to my right, and Jesus was still asleep. I'm about to die. I cannot alone stop this crazy ride through my life, and now my new destination, since I've taken control, is death. Promptly and quickly, due to a brick wall in the middle of the road I chose, and of course my need for control. I'm about to hit the wall, so I frantically try to stop. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2. I called out Jesus, because that's all I could do. And y'all won't believe me, but the car stopped directly, immediately, centimeters in front of the wall. I turned to look at Jesus with his eyes still closed. He opened his mouth and said, "Did someone call?" And I just took deep breath after deep breath. I stared at him and I smiled. I took off my seatbelt, opened the door, and said, "Jesus, could you drive for a while?" Because I remember when he had control, I was at peace, and so was my soul. And I promised that I would have died if God had not sent him that day. If he would not have come, I would not have survived, y'all. If Jesus would not have died on the cross, I would not have survived. Just think about that. If you feel like you might not survive, turn to him, ask him, tell Jesus, go on and drive. All right, y'all. Let me know.